Got a fun one today. Justin Golden is in the house. Hey, Justin.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going well, man. Thanks for driving in, making the
Thanks for
trip down
having
to
me.
Spindale. Yeah. Justin's got some tunes to play for us today, and in support of the Golden Country Volume 1 record that's been out a few months now. We certainly enjoyed playing that, and I guess that's kind of an ongoing series you were saying off mic, so more of that coming.
Yeah, hoping to do volumes 2 and 3 of Golden Country this year and get them out this year.
Sweet. Well, let's get a song. Justin is holding a gourd banjo. That's a gorgeous instrument. Are we live streaming right now? Yes. So if you're checking it out, you can see that. That's a cool looking instrument. What's your first song?
Cool. This first one's going to be a single I released called The Rain Done Fell on Me. Oh, the rain, light of rain done fell on me. Oh, the rain, light of rain done fell on me. Oh, the rain, light of rain done fell on me. Oh, the rain, light of rain done fell on me. It's for you, it's for you, it's for you and your children too. Oh, the rain, light of rain done fell on me. Oh, the rain, light of rain done fell on me. Oh, the rain, light of rain done fell on me.
All right, that is Justin Golden playing live today in Studio B, and a new tune that you wrote. But man, it sounds like an old song, right?
Well, that one actually is an old traditional.
Okay, my bad.
It's a hymn that I learned from the guitar playing of Blind Willie Johnson in the 1920s.
Yeah.
But it's a guitar song, not a banjo song. But it's what inspired me to buy that instrument and learn banjo.
Okay, so you're new to the banjo there?
Yeah, I've just been playing a few years. I got that one right before the pandemic started, and just been woodshedding, and I still don't know that much banjo repertoire. I know a lot of guitar songs on banjo, though.
It sounds great. Okay, the banjo is cool. You want to talk about it and why you use that banjo and what it does for you?
Yeah, so I got this banjo in Virginia. It was made by a friend of mine, Dr. Dierauf Jennings, who makes gourd banjos and other gourd instruments as well as many other things. And I was at an event with Rhiannon and Jake Blunt and a lot of other banjo players, black banjo players. And, I was really immersed in that music for the whole festival we were at. And afterwards, my grandfather passed away around that time, and I'd been listening to a lot of older blues, gospel blues. And it wasn't until I'd heard like a gourd banjo that I was like, that's the sound that makes me want to play banjo, right? Because you need to have something that makes you want to play the instrument you get in order to learn something new, in my opinion. So I figured out that, I don't know, I saw some similarities between Blind Willie Johnson's playing on that song and banjo, like climber banjo. And I just, was drawn to it and learned it.
So it's got its own, like a really unique sound. It's a fretless instrument, and it's so little, but it puts out the volume, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, sounds great. Cool. Tell us about the series, the Golden Country. We played Volume 1 a lot here. I'm looking forward to 2 more volumes.
Thank you for that.
Yeah, for sure. What do we need to know about that whole series?
So Golden Country was an idea that I had after playing this showcase last year with this bluegrass band, Devil's Coattails, based in Richmond. The guys are from all over, very steeped in bluegrass and old time traditions. So we had one rehearsal due to my touring schedule at the time before this festival, this showcase in August. 1 hour rehearsal. We played the show a week later. It was like the set of the night. Everyone's like, that was amazing. And after the show was over, like we walk off stage and I said, hey guys, that was great. What if we recorded a record? And then 2 months later, we were in the studio with 2 rehearsals, and I put all these like kind of crazy rules on it because of my schedule. And I was like, we're not sitting on this record. Let's get it done. Let's get it out, and let's have fun with it. So we had 2 rehearsals, 2 days in the studio. We cut everything live except for some of the leads we sent to people that aren't in the band actually. And 3 weeks later, we had the first 2 singles out, and 3-4 weeks after that, the whole record was out.
Are you surprised at how well it just came together?
I'm super surprised it came together so well, and the reception's been just fantastic everywhere. People have been, it's been by far my most successful release.
They're like blues, whatever. I don't know. I love all kinds of blues, but there's this thing like the solo, the guitar solo. It's a totally different thing you're doing with the blues, and it's kind of fresh. To me, when I first heard the record, it's like like Midnight Special. Yeah. Look at how he's approaching that song. So
yeah, that one was fun. I learned that version from one of Lead Belly's versions. I think he has several of them, but that was the first one that I heard him sing, and I'm drawn to it because it's not a standard 12-bar. It's like, it changes and it perks your ears up, and it's just a different vibe and just beautiful to me.
Yeah, the blues, it can seem really rigid, but the deeper you go, like it's just endless structurally and obviously in terms of subject matter and stuff like that. So
absolutely.
How'd you pick the material? It's mostly old songs on there that you're...
Yeah, it's a lot of songs that I've been just digging for years that I feel like haven't got their love, at least in this generation, or maybe even the generation from the 90s of players, And, Frank Stokes did Downtown Blues back in the 20s, and he's got a couple versions, and I feel like no one really captured the vibe of his singing and the vibe of the song. The jam was so good,
Are you going right to the source, like finding the oldest recordings you can and really trying to dig into that spirit of that?
As much as I can, and then, trying to make it fresh, like you said, like, add in the drums to it, and then featuring acoustic instruments even more. Like I'm basically updating the sound, as in like the texture and the sound of recordings, and then adding an old school vibe to it, like having mandolin, upright bass on those tracks,
fiddle and things like that.
Yeah.
It's a little bit like I say, you have this cliche of what blues sound like, and then it's nice to see it freshened, and it's kind of country feel to it, a lot of it.
Yeah, many folks don't know that that's how the blues was. Like it was, people hear it now or hear what I play now, and they think it's more bluegrass. I've had several friends my age be like, oh, I love your stuff. I love bluegrass. And I'm like, well, it's not bluegrass. And then I'm like, well, it's not bluegrass.
Right.
So I was like, what if I lean further into that and take it back to the black string band sound and add the mandolin, the fiddle, and the banjos in there. And I think that's what, brought those songs back rather than make them electric songs,
Yeah. Well, it sounds great.